I won the lottery. I was like, Pokemon Center. I was like touching walls. I was like, does this mean Prismatic? It's an awesome time. They tend to have special guests there, like a Pokemon voice actor. There's artists, there's people selling plushies. It's so packed. It is such an insane show. I love these packs so much. I enjoy the stamp on each of these cards. Literally makes my day every time I see on stream somebody playing with these cards.
It has these binder dividers.
Oh, that is so cool. This really is a surprise to me. I am dying to see. Like, if you pull a God pack, like that's.
We just like
we're just like, I think we have to end the show at that
keel
point.
over.
You can't.
And
like,
that's it. That's the show.
This episode of Special Conditions is brought to you by you, our amazing community. The Pokemon Professor Network runs on passion, creativity, and the incredible support of our patrons. For as little as $1 a month, you can be part of something awesome, gaining access to our exclusive patron Discord, where the vibes are always great and the Pokemon talk never stops. Plus, you'll be supporting a team of dedicated creators who live and breathe Pokemon and podcasting. Want to join the fun? Head over to patreon.com/Pokemon Professor and become part of the squad today. What's up, Pokemon trading card game fans? Welcome to episode 183 of Special Conditions, the TCG podcast where our love for competing and collecting collide. Special Conditions is part of the Pokemon Professor Network, and today is Saturday, February, what is this? Is that the day after
15th.
15th, 2025. I am one of your hosts, Adam Tuttle, and I am joined by that other beautiful voice. That's Justin Keller. How's it going?
It's going great. How about yourself?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful. It's currently a blizzard here. We're supposed to get 1,000,000 feet of snow.
You know,
million, I mean like a lot throughout tonight and all through tomorrow. So
can you send snow our way? Finn, my Samoyed, would love it.
I just saw a video and I meant to send it to you. I don't even know if I did. I think I like copied the link. I don't know if I sent it to you, but the guy is taking a video of the snow outside.
Yeah.
And then he opens his glass door and then he calls the dog in, and it literally looked like your dog. It looked like Finn. And I was like, it's so fluffy.
And it just fluffy,
and it had
I think
so
I'm gonna
much
die.
it fell asleep in the snow.
Oh man.
And it's like, at first glance, you didn't see the dog because you weren't looking for it. You just saw a mound of snow. And then he opens the glass door. The dog comes up and he's like, oh, hang on. You got tons of snow on you. You got to shake that off first. It's the cutest thing I've seen all day. Being extra lovable because he got some catnip. So
nice.
That happens.
Good old drug cat.
But Justin, we have a show. And on today's show, we're going to talk about the regionals that happened last weekend in Mirida. I think I said it right. And we'll go over that. Azul won with Maridon. So
Azul.
I mean, I feel like it's expected at this point, but also like unexpected, you know? It's like, Maridon? Where'd that come from?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's cool. We'll talk about it when we get there.
Yes, yeah. And then we're going to talk about something you found at the store, and I'm pretty excited for it because I just want to watch you open it up. You also got something sent to you from Lane from Good Morning Johto, and we'll see what that is shortly. You also tipped me off to the Journey Together ETBs drop on Pokemon Center and the new line system. We'll talk about how our feelings for that happened because, we'll get into it. And then the new season 6 prize packs have been announced, and it's exciting when we get new cards into the fold. I wish I was at League more often, and it's like getting one pack doesn't feel good. Um,
Mhm.
but it's like I wouldn't have gotten it anyways. So these are awesome packs, and I encourage every trainer to get out to their local league, play a couple games. If you're playing Pocket, you've already got the basic mechanics. Pick up a couple cards. There's always like structure decks that are on the shelf because that's the only thing you
Or
can
heck,
find.
just borrow a deck. People
Borrow
are
a deck,
always
buy
have
the
tons
Battle
of extra
Academy,
decks.
and then you've got 3 different decks to choose from, and
There
you
you
can mix
go.
and match and try to like power them up. But I implore you to go check them out. Pre-releases happen all the time. There's an event coming up. It's what's it called? Pokemon Day League celebrations. These are for the Pokemon contest promos. Speaking of that, we will just at the end of the show, we're just going to give you a reminder, the dates and the codes to use because it's happening this Friday and you need to be prepared because I would like to see you get at least one of these because
Yeah.
these are some great arts. And I get mine graded every time with TGA, and I just want these as a piece of art for myself. So I'm very excited to get this code and be able to use it on Friday. I've already got stuff I want to get in my cart. I hope that I can possibly maybe they refresh something for Prismatic and I get it. Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah.
Not hopeful, but who knows? All right, Justin, let's get into the show. Merida happened. Did you watch any of it?
I did not watch any of it. When it was this past weekend, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I was busy learning about editing and how to do better with video editing and how to create hooks and all the fun stuff. So if you're seeing a lot of different formatting styles for the show, it's because I'm trying new things.
Please let us know what you think, what we can
Yes.
improve on, what you don't
Any
like.
comment appreciated. You could say you hate it. Please go back to before. I would accept it.
Please. Yeah, because I mean, and your continued drive has made my drive to want to post content more. I posted some Enamorous. I did my first like AR plus
Mhm.
photo edit thing, which feels like so long that I've waited to do another one. But I felt Enamorous was the perfect Pokemon for it because it was Valentine's Day. You gotta post some
Yeah, yeah,
Valentine's
no.
Day Pokemon.
You're
I should have
It's
done Love
great.
Disc, but I didn't.
Oh, yeah, there's not a lot of love disc cards though.
But Enamorous came out in raids in Pokemon Go, so I figured
It was a
I might
good
as well.
cross promotion for the brand. You're lured up Pokemon Go stuff, the
Yes.
cards. It's great.
And then so I did the illustration rare as the AR shot slash Valentine post, I guess. And then later on that day I did a standard posting the picture of the Enamorous V, and I did it raw and then raw and then PSA 10 graded
Mhm.
prices, which it's not worth getting it graded because it's going to cost you just as much as it is to buy the card. The card is
Uh,
$1 and it last sold for like $16. So
yeah,
that's a card that I would not get graded.
it's a card you just want in your binder. It's cheap. It's
Yes,
great.
it's nice. It's nice to
You
have.
don't have to get everything graded.
Correct. But if you
Uh,
do, stay tuned to our Instagram because I like to post stuff and
yes.
and have
No,
it graded,
Adam's
ungraded.
been doing well. He's been getting a lot of views on his Instagram recently for when he shaved his beard, for this past one when he revealed all
It's
his
coming
grades
back
in
in
TGA. And uh,
quickly right now, though.
and I recently remixed it and added some audio sound effects just for the fun of it
Well, the
to the YouTube
wow, that one,
channel.
like, I wish I
Yeah.
found that. I didn't know how to add that in Instagram. So it
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
because
So,
I'm a noob with some of this stuff. So
all
we're
right,
getting
long
there. We're
story
getting there.
short, you can find the audio effect on YouTube, and then you go to a YouTube Ripper, and then you rip the MP3 out that way, and then you upload it like that.
Okay. All right. That's fair. All right. So
So back to what we were
content
talking about.
content stuff aside. So in first place, Azul Garcia Grego won with Maridon. Did you see that coming?
I definitely did not. I heard, because I'm fans of the Tag Team podcast. If you haven't heard that one, check them out. It's Tricky Jim, Flex Daddy Righteous, and their third co-host. His name is escaping me, but anyways, they're big fans of Maridon, and so I hear about them, talk about it every now and then, and even they were shocked that Maridon won.
Well, this is our first tournament with Prismatic Evolutions being legal, and Badu showed up. I will say that Badu showed up. You know what doesn't care about Badu? Maridon.
Yeah.
I mean, it does, but it can get by without it because you can search for what is it? The Rotom V, and you just draw cards. If something gets knocked out, you fez, draw 3 cards. If you get your hand down low, turn 1, you can restart with Mew EX. Luminion, you just drop it, go search for a supporter. That'll get you out of any bind right there. And then Maridon just searches for more electric Pokemon. So you're pretty much set with this deck. Like if you have a bad turn 1, I could see the Badu being an issue, but there's it's so consistent. There's no I don't know what a bad start looks like, except for if like you started with like if the only Pokemon you had was I guess Luminion V, that might be a bad start. And then the only thing you draw off of your Pokemon or your deck aside from energies would be an Iron Bundle, and then like you're kind of on Beat Street there. But that's about it. But congratulations, Azul. This is an awesome list. It's got the 2 Iron Hands, 2 Maridon. A secret box is the A-Spec of choice. Search your deck for an item card, a Pokemon tool card, a supporter card, and a stadium card. Reveal them and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. So you can search for the
Great
rescue board,
consistency card.
free retreat, bring out something that is better to be in the active. It's really good. It's really good. And there were 16 lightning energies played, 1 double turbo, plenty of chances for electric generator to hit because you can search for an Arvin and you can also search for an item card, which can be a second electric generator, and you can turn 2 attack essentially. Like you're just going to attack every turn if you can get that off. So it's gnarly. It is gnarly. You can even
Honestly, this deck
Arvin
looks
to
pretty
get that.
fun. I want to try it.
Yes. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I will say that. And in second place, Mauricio Patino with Gouging Fire. Did you see that coming? Because I
No, I
didn't.
didn't know if gouging fire was relevant. Period.
I
Oh.
don't think many people thought it was relevant either. Because just kind of scrolling down the list from Mirida, I don't see another one in the top 154. Still going.
So would
And
you consider this a rogue deck?
184, I would say it is a gouging rogue deck. That's what I
Oh
would say.
ho ho! Or a roguing fire? I don't know.
Roguing
I'm
fire.
trying too
Yeah.
hard.
So 3 gouging fire EX. It is ancient, so it's going to benefit off of Professor Sada's vitality to attach the extra energy. You can attach the energy for turn and then utilize the magma basin. There are 4 copies of this, so you do not get your stadium out. That is what that stands for. I run 4 magma basin, and once during my turn, I'm going to attach a fire energy from my discard pile to one of my benched fire Pokemon. That's exactly what that means. And
And
gouging
again,
fire,
secret box.
yeah, nothing too crazy. Heat blast for 2 energies to 60. You get the 3. It's going to do 260. This Pokemon can't use Blaze Blitz again until it leaves the active spot. Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all because you can switch card, energy switch, 4 Seal Stone, Secret Box again, like you just said, Bravery Charm to give it more HP, 4 Jet Energy, 6 Fire Energy, 2 Darkness Energy. So essentially, you are attaching the Magma Basin from the discard. You are attaching with Professor Sada's Vitality, and then you're attaching the Jet Energy to the one on the bench to get it in, do the new attack for 260, and every time you put 2 damage counters on this, you can use Monkey Dory to move the damage. It does stink with the 2 damage Magma Basin.
I'm a little lost. Why is there a dark energy?
Monkey Dory.
Does it need? Oh, should that be a psychic energy?
No.
Oh, am I
So
just
Monkey
unfamiliar with
Dory,
Monkey Dory?
Adrenabrain. Once during your turn,
Oh,
if this Pokemon has any dark energy attached to it, you may move up to 3 damage counters from one of your Pokemon to one of your opponent's Pokemon.
okay. And then you're just
So,
not using the attack. Okay, got it.
and so realistically, this is doing 280. Like that's what it's there for. It's trying to
Mhm.
go for the 280, and then it inherently just can move the damage to Badoo and knock out Badoo. So it's not really afraid of Badoo because it has
Oh,
double Dory, double Darkness, so it can be found.
now was Badoo popular?
Badoo was popular. Badoo is in the Cloth Terapagos deck in 4th place. Badoo is in the 5th place. The Dragapult Dusknoir. It was not in the Miraidon. I believe all the Miraidons they are all very similar, if not the same. But yeah, each Dragapult had Badoo in it, so there's a lot of Badoo, and it
Mhm.
made top 16. Badoo made in several decks, so I will say that it's relevant. And somebody even got, what place is this? Jose Merced, 14th place with Iron Thorns. 8 Lightning, 4 Double Turbo, 4 Judge, 4
Oh
Arvin, 3
man,
Boss's Orders, 2 Penny, 2 Professor's Research, 1 Color's Tenacity, 1 Iono, 4 Crushing Hammers.
I can't remember. Did Iron Thorns the one that won last summer?
It won Worlds, yes.
Yeah. Oh man, I forgot.
In the right environment, if you're not ready for this, like, it will take you down.
Mhm. Good old Quad Thorns.
Yeah, I don't even. Where is this? And the devolution, you have 2 technical machine devolution because you can hit a Dragapult and then devolve it and then get the knockout. So that's what that's in there for. There is no way to go around a Mimikyu.
Mm.
If you get Mimikyu'd, how do you deal with
Which
that?
list are you looking at?
The 14th place.
Ah, the Iron Thorns. Yeah.
Right? Am I missing something? Or is that that's literally a thing? Like you can't tackle that.
Hmm. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see
I mean,
anything.
You can't counter for everything.
No, I know. And clearly they didn't, but nobody was playing that, so good on them. And then with so much Miraidon, I was so excited. I wanted to see some Feraligatr action because I've been watching a lot of gameplay for that.
Mhm.
And I feel like it's good, but apparently it's not that great. And then with all the lightning running around, there's no chance. Essentially,
Did a Feraligatr even place?
no.
I'm
But
looking. I'm
I
still
will say,
looking.
so top 32 it was like a big mix. Like Cloth Terapagos is probably like the other rogue-ish deck. There was a Lost Box in 18th place, Andrew Hedrick.
Mhm.
But a lot of Dragapult Dusknoir, a lot of Gardevoir. I mean, 21st was Raging Bolt. 39th was Archduraludon, Ancient Box. There was a Goldingo, 33rd. But yeah, top 32. Just a lot of Lugia, Dragapult, Gardevoir.
Mm.
Be sure to check out Pokemon, their official stream of the event. We'll try to have a link for it.
Yeah. It was just on the regular. This was an official Pokemon one, right? It wasn't one of those special events or anything.
No, it was just a. I don't actually think that was there. I don't know. I don't know if there was anything analyzing deck lists. I'm just looking on YouTube. I don't think there was anything to watch. So I apologize that I led you in the wrong direction. But there's a lot of overviews and interviews and stuff with everyone that's placed highly. So go check that content over at youtube.com and then search Mirida 2025. But if you had to do a regionals knowing all that stuff tomorrow, what are you playing?
What am I playing?
What are you playing?
Maridon just looks so fun and it goes so fast. I'm not worried about. I'm definitely not playing Gardevoir. Too slow. I want to like Dragapult, just haven't practiced.
I personally do not like Dragapult.
Mm-hmm.
Playing against it, I hate it. And then
Yeah.
trying to build a deck with it, I don't like it. It's just personally, I don't like it. I think I get the same feeling of like Charizard. Like I get it, it works. I don't like it. It's not something that I'm rolling up to a tournament playing.
I also just enjoy a beat stick deck like the Gouging Fire deck.
Yes.
And fire is my favorite type. So
well, there you go. Let it burn a hole in your wallet and get all the good stuff in the full arts. I think right
there
here.
we go. Yeah, if you just wanted the regular cards, it's only $44.
But Justin, if you want the full art Gouging Fire, it's so rare. It's so fiery.
So fiery.
It's so fiery. I'm burnt. Speaking of burnt, Justin, what did you find? What was shiny that you found?
It was one of my local stores that I play both Pokemon and Star Wars Unlimited at. They posted that they had product in, and I saw that it said posted 15 hours ago, and I'm like, because I knew they weren't getting it right away, and they were delayed, like many of the other people. But then I was like, but I saw that they were only allowing one per person. So I was like, wait, maybe there's still a chance. And so I commented on the thing, hey, do you still have it in? They responded within 20 minutes, like, yeah, we still have some left. So I went over there and I got the last one, a surprise box, which I had
I'm
no
surprised,
idea
Justin.
what it
I'm
is.
so surprised because I only recently saw Prismatic on the shelf at my local store, but I wasn't going to pay the prices only because I don't need to open up
I
Prismatic.
understand. I totally understand. I bought this. I paid extra, but I was like, it supports the local store that I play at. I don't mind. I haven't opened any of this product,
But from
but I'm
what
not
you
going to do it
told
again.
me, I think for the price you paid, you got 4 packs and you get the promo that's inside.
Yes.
I completely agree with what you paid for it.
Mm-hmm.
But I shared a post on our story that, showed off like a 3-pack, which was $50. And I'm like, that's
No.
no.
Does the
No.
3-pack have a promo?
It does, but
It's not as nice of a
that
promo
no.
as the surprise box, though.
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
So it's like you're guaranteed a hit, even if you just pull all 4 hollows from those.
So I have not opened I took the plastic off because I didn't want to deal with that while on the podcast. But I have
Oh
not
wow,
opened
that's
it.
nice how it comes out like that. Does it feel like a surprise box? Does it
Can you
feel
feel
like
it,
the
Mr.
trader
Krabs?
toolkits? Does it feel like that?
No, it feels different. But I haven't bought one of those in a while. But I like the branding on it. Like,
Oh,
look
it's got
at
the 3
the it's got the
evolutions on the
3 right
back.
there. It's got Espeon. It's got Sylveon, Glaceon,
Oh
Leafeon.
wow, I totally
It's got
forgot that there's so
Umbreon.
many. There's so many
Yeah.
evolutions.
And then the bottom side is just blank. But yeah, very cool. So then I was like, okay, how do I open this thing? So it just kind of flips up like this. Oh,
Okay,
look at
so
that.
it,
Look at that
oh
rainbow
wow,
pattern right there. I'm
it's
gonna
got
have to
all the
keep this
different types.
box.
That's so
Yeah,
cool.
plus Eevee.
I
And
want
it
one of those
goes
so bad.
bum, bum, bum. And then you got 4 packs in your promo. All right.
All right, what'd you
What do you
get?
think we got for our promo?
Umbreon. That's one everybody wants. That's what you
So what
got, right?
everyone wants. It is not what I got. I got Flareon. But what I did
Ooh.
not know is that it is a stamped promo. So I'm
All right,
hype about
so
that.
how do I get that off you?
I don't know.
How do I get anything? You know what I'm most disappointed by
What?
is I've seen so many like Prismatic Evolutions openings,
Mm-hmm.
and there's not Iron Bundle is not in this set,
It
but it is in Terastal Festival.
has these binder dividers.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah.
This really is a surprise to me.
Yeah.
And I've been blinded to like all the like that stuff because I've
No,
only just been on Whatnot watching people open up packs. So,
yeah. Oh, I didn't even realize just because I haven't even really watched openings of the set. So they gave me all 4 pack cards.
oh, all right.
So we
So
got
you need to open up all of them,
Sylveon
Justin,
and Eevee,
and you need to pull the God pack. Okay.
the trio from Gen 1. It's a different generation. So then Leafeon, Glaceon, and Umbreon and Espeon.
All right. Open that pack first.
All right, we're gonna open this one first. All right, here's the code. Good
Ah,
luck. All right, remind me. One to the
one to
front.
the front, one to the front from the back.
It's been so long because I can't
It's
find
been a
cards anywhere.
while.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Fighting.
Fighting energy. Look at that.
Friends in Paldea. Low Bunny. Dreepy. I like how happy Dreepy is. He's a little derp.
He's such a
A little
goofball.
baby. Miltank, also very happy. Screamtail.
Screamtail.
Last Trumpet. Halucha.
Halucha. That must be a new one.
Reverse Hollow Slow King. Man, that the rainbow on the bottom of the normal reverse hollows throws me off every time. Those hollow Noibat and a hollow Jolteon.
All right. All right. So it's a hollow Jolteon.
Wah, wah. All right. Should we space out the packs or just rip them all now?
I would rip them all now because it's
All right.
I am dying to see like if you pull a God pack like that's I
We just like
we're just like I think we have to end the show at that
keel
point.
over.
You can't
And
like
that's
it
it. That's the
couldn't
show.
like we'll tell you everything else later. We don't
Yeah,
have time for
we'll
this.
just record another episode.
We'll have to go to break right after this if you pull a God
Yeah.
pack because we're gonna have to like examine each one. We don't know how to be.
I'm like, all right, one to the front. All right, what energy do you think?
I think I saw it, but darkness.
Oh, I was gonna say darkness from brown. I wasn't looking. Oh, it's
Oh, it's a
grass.
grass one. Is it shiny?
Is it?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
so.
it is shiny.
Hey,
I didn't realize that was a
that
thing
means
in
you're gonna
this.
pull the Altart Leafeon. That's a sign, right? That's
Dusclops, hippopotas. Oh, look at that cute little Houndour. Spritzy, Pyroar, Buddy Buddy Poffin. Could always use more of those.
yeah, that's not going anywhere.
Staking.
Ooh, is
Another
that a
reverse hollow
Pokeball
soaking. Wait, oh, it is. I was like,
or is it a
this
Master
reverse
Ball?
hollow looks funny. No, it's a Pokeball.
Okay, whew, get excited there.
We got Kieran and a
Oh, a
Noivern
Noivern.
EX.
That's pretty cool.
Hmm.
I think the thing you want to pull is the Snorlax. as if it like one of the off-brand EXs.
Yeah.
All right, what do you think in this one?
Let's see. We said darkness last time. I'm gonna say lightning.
I'm gonna say darkness, and I'm gonna say you're gonna get a Master Ball Badoo right here.
Oh, let's see. Let's do the code. JYR4BWQY42XRZ. All right. And it is psychic.
See, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say the psychic. I was
Hoot
gonna have
hoot.
some foresight, like hoot hoot.
Who is this? Amaris? Draw 4 cards in this turn. If you have 5 more cards in your hand, discard your hand. I have not seen that card.
Frau Frau.
Furfrau. Riolu. Kieran. Executor. Crispin. First hollow
Suicune.
Suicune. First
Duskull.
hollow Duskull.
Hey,
And
there's
a
the
hollow
Leafeon that you were
Leafeon.
missing from the last pack.
All right. Last pack.
Last
Magic.
pack magic. That's me like sprinkling the magic.
Sprinkle.
Sprinkling the magic right onto the pack.
All right. Let's see. It's the Eevee and Sylveon pack.
Tear it open. No mercy.
All right. Here's your code.
All right. I can read it. But I'm not going to read it to you. You're going to have to watch
All
the
right. I'm
video
going
for
to
that.
guess water.
Fire.
What are you guessing?
Gouging fire. Hey, darkness. See, I was just a couple packs away. That's all.
Yeah, just a couple.
Ryu.
Moratis?
Aromatissa.
Noibat.
Ooh, black belt
Black Belt
training.
Training. What does that even do?
I
During
think
this
it's like,
turn, attacks used by your Pokemon do 40 more damage to the active Pokemon EX. Huh.
yep. It's a good supporter.
The Mochi. Executor. Explorer's Guidance. Seeking.
Is that it? That's an error. Because it's supposed to be like a Pokeball or a Master Ball, but it doesn't have them, right? Because it's just a straight reverse, right? Or is it just reverse? I don't know.
I don't know.
Can't
That's
tell.
weird. There's no pattern. It's just kind of a reverse and a
Womp
Flareon.
womp. Now with you opening it, Justin. Okay, like
Yeah.
how do you feel? How do you feel right now? You were excited to open this?
I was excited to open it,
Do you feel like
but
you were very disappointed? On a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being like, man, this was awesome, and 1 being like, I'm so disappointed right now.
okay, if this was retail price, the $23 I was supposed to spend, 10 out of 10. I get the stamped promo. That's what I really wanted. I think that card itself is worth $30. But that's not what happened. I spent 50, and it's fine. It was a good experience. Did it for the podcast. Would I do it again? Maybe. I would like. I think I'm just ready for the next set at this point.
I think if it was another one of those boxes, it's doable,
Yeah,
but not because you have that like element of surprise
yeah.
to see which evolution you get. But
Hmm.
other than that, I don't even want to open a pack. Like if I got an ETB, I'd be like, all right, I'm cool. I'm just gonna keep it sealed. I don't even care.
Yeah. No, I
I'll
mean,
get
like
singles. I'll get
I got my
singles.
Pokemon Center ETBs for Prismatic, and I'm not touching those. So they're already in my little storage container, just over there. I'm not opening that. Well, should I talk about the other things that I got, or should we
Yeah.
save
What
that for
else did you
later?
get, Justin? Because good morning, Johto Lane.
Yes, he is helping me compete my trainer gallery collection and Galarian gallery. Let's see. These are all trainer gallery cards, though. So we'll start with this. I got a Charizard,
Ooh,
the
the
young
Charizard.
Charizard. I got Pikachu. I needed the Pikachu.
These are some solid gets right now.
I needed Mimikyu VMAX.
That's such a nice card.
Yeah, with who's that? Acerola. She's just sitting
Acerola.
on
Yep.
the giant Mimikyu's like little belly, just sleeping right there. It's very cute and like the sun shining. And then I got the cheapest card, the only card under $5. Single strike mustard for $1.
Nice. There you go. That's a hit.
Yeah, man, I'm
It's
having a
it's
hard time
weird
keeping up
that
this.
the full art trainers like of modern are so dirt cheap. They are like a
Yeah,
dollar, $2. I would implore you to start your full art trainer collection today and get
and
so
then
many for the price of almost nothing. Less than a
we
pack of
got
cards.
the Chonky Chew with is
Ooh,
that red or ash?
I think it's red.
Yeah, the Chonky Chew with red. This one was a pricey card.
Yeah,
It's
that
it's
one
it
it's
really
going up
gone up.
there.
I put it off. This was $60 to get this guy, but it's a great card. It's red standing in front of the Chonky Chew, and there's just a giant lightning bolt with Pikachu's extra thunder tail in the back. Lightning's crackling across the front of the card. There's the big swirls in the background. It's an incredible card. It was never a cheap card. And then last but not least, I had this in Japanese, but not in English yet. Rayquaza VMAX with is that Zinnia? I believe it's Zinnia. She's like the trainer with Rayquaza, and Rayquaza is just kind of floating over top, sticking out its fangs. You can see her cape flowing in the wind. There's some cracks of lightning from the sky as the sky turns from purple to
Yes,
red.
you are absolutely right. That is Xenia.
Yeah, it's an incredible card. This one was
It is.
$70. So yeah,
Yeah,
it was a
Crown
pricey
Zenith,
pickup, but I needed it for the
Crown Zenith
collection.
is going hard. Like at Sam's Club, they released those huge packs, the
Hmm.
Sea and Raging or Surf or not I don't know, not what 151, but it was the Crown Zenith one. And it's
Yeah.
like I watched a video on Instagram and somebody like called out the manager and was like,
Hmm.
This guy sold the whole pallet to his friend."
Oh God.
And I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "I called this morning. They said they had plenty. They were going to be up front. And how did just a pallet go missing? Like a
Oh
pallet was
man.
sold, just conveniently.
Yeah.
It just went out the back. And the guy was ready for it or something like that. I'm like, wow, this hobby is getting a little insane, a
Yeah.
little intense.
All right. That was the modern stuff. Now we're taking a little blast of the past in preparation for the upcoming sets. He's like, you know what? Let me seek out some cards I would like to have in my collection from some retro sets from Gym Challenge and Team Rocket in preparation for the upcoming Journey Together set and the Team Rocket set that's coming out in May.
I will say, I've been watching a lot of like whatnot streams, and everybody's going ham on all of the Team Rocket cards and all of the gym trainer
Yeah.
cards, which is like, why is everyone sleeping on Team Plasma? Like that whole era where there was SP
Yeah. No, I
Pokemon.
was looking at those
That's
cards
what this
too.
feels like. Those cards are more relevant than all the old Gym Challenge and
Yeah.
like
No,
all those. Literally, that you can't compare it. Like these ones are when they did this before.
mhm.
So it said like it was Cynthia's Garchomp, but it just said Garchomp C, and it's just like
Yeah.
it was like its label. Best
So,
time in the game. It's like a good rabbit hole to go down. It
mm,
felt like it's when Pokemon added a little spice, and they were like abilities where it would say like when you play this, do X, and you had a card called Power Spray, and you could literally in the middle of your opponent's turn go Power Spray. I stop your ability because I have 3 to 4 or
we
whatever it
need to
was of
bring
SP
that back.
Pokemon.
Interacting on other people's turns,
Yes.
so
Yep.
they just can't have forever turns.
Yep. And they also
I
had
don't want to
Team
hear about this.
Flare.
Oh, it feels bad.
Yeah,
It also
Team
feels
Flare.
bad for your opponent to have a 5-minute turn.
Yes. And Team Flare also had like tools that you could equip to your opponent's Pokemon. It would be like their attacks cost one more, or their retreat cost is one more, or something like that. So the game was it was weird back then, but it was so much fun. I had so much fun. Those were good times. A lot of top placements in those tournaments. They came out with like a Machamp from Stormfront. Machamp and Gengar, those were the two. Gengar would place damage counters, and it'd be a coin flip. If you knocked it out, it was a coin flip to see if it stayed alive.
Dang.
And sometimes you lost games because they got heads and you didn't take a prize. So it was like, no. And then Machamp would actually, you played them in the same deck. And then Machamp would come out and it says, if your opponent's active Pokemon is a basic Pokemon, it's just knocked out. You don't do any damage, you just knock it out. So people would play Unknown G, which means it can't be affected. So it was Unknown G as a Pokemon, and its ability allowed you to attach it into one of your Pokemon as a tool card, and it can't be affected by abilities or by effects of attacks. Whew. Miss those days. All right.
Speaking
Back
of miss
to what you
those
were doing. Sorry, I
so
could
my
go on
lone
and on.
gym challenge card, I needed it for the Growlithe collection. Blaine's Growlithe.
First edition?
First edition.
Let's do some simple edition. That's a good card.
Yeah. So I also got, so that was the only gym challenge card I got. The rest of them are all Team Rocket cards. So I got this Dark Muck because I like Muck.
Ooh.
Another first edition. I just really like this art on Dark Charmeleon.
That one's going ham. Everybody loves that art.
Yeah, it's incredible. Then this one, I really like the holo, but the holo is crazy expensive. It's like, let me just get the regular. Let me get the rare. So we got Dark Magneton with the Team Rocket guy in the background.
Ooh. That is nice.
And then we got a couple evolution cards. We got Dark Flareon with the little fire tail and the swirl around it. And then because I like it so much, I got two Dark Jolteon.
2 Jolteon. That was a good play. Good play.
Yeah, because I'm looking at these. They look in pretty good condition. I don't know if I want to grade them or just keep them myself, but it's fun.
I would keep
And
them
that
yourself.
is what I got.
All right, Justin. We will take a break here, and when we come back, we'll talk about our Pokemon Center escapades, Prize Pack 6, and we'll end the show with just a reminder on the illustration contest. How's that sound?
Sounds good to me.
All right, we'll be back right after this. And we are back. Thank you so much for the break. Just a little housekeeping before we continue. This episode of the Special Conditions podcast is brought to you by the Grading Authority. TGA offers an innovative card grading experience with a focus on collectors and community. Visit tgacards.com to learn more, and be sure to check out their slab designer and Pokemon Go float or Pokemon Go. Pokemon Flow labels to see for yourself what makes the Pokemon Professor Network proud to be a TGA partner. Use code FULLHEAL, no spaces, at checkout for 10% off your total order. Thank you to the team over at the Grading Authority for supporting the Special Conditions podcast. We greatly appreciate the support. We want to take
Speaking
a moment
of TGA,
to...
go
no,
ahead.
Continue. TGA, what?
I was going to say, aren't you going to a show that they're going to be at?
Yes,
next month.
We will be attending, or I'll be attending the Best Flippin' Card Show March 22nd I'm very excited. It's an all TCG, so it's all like Pokemon, Lorcana, One
Yeah,
Piece
and how many times have you been to this
stuff.
card show?
So it was December, summer show, December, and then this would be my fourth show.
Nice.
But every time it's an awesome time. It's so exciting. They tend to have like special guests there. It's always like a Pokemon voice actor or something like that. There's artists, there's like people selling plushies. It's so packed. It is such an insane show. I will say that. Like I
Mhm.
run around, like I left Chanel last time and I just run around like a madman. I'm just like, what do you got? What do you got? What do you got? I'm just like trying to find stuff and like looking through things. And I can't even look through everyone's stuff. And I'm there the whole time.
Yeah.
It gets real busy real quick.
It's a 1 day or 2 day show?
It is a 1 day show, but it's a lot. It's typically at the same hotel. I'm not 100% sure right the second. I'd have to look for it, but we'll have more information next week when it is, what time, where you can find me, all that stuff, and we'll go from there. But to continue the rest of the break stuff real quick, we want to take a moment to recognize some of our Patreons. Huge thank you to our gym leaders, Ben, Hall the Counselor, Matthew, Noggin Dude, and Sushi Slayer. We currently have availability on our patron exclusive we currently have availability on our patron for our executive producer tier. We want to give a huge shout out to the other executive producers on the network, though: Xander, Monkey Bread, and Kate the Cons. Make sure you check out PokemonProfessor.com for links to everywhere you can connect with special conditions, grab some merch, send us a message, and connect with all the other shows on the Pokemon Professor Network. All right, Justin, let's get back into it. So you sent me a text message. What day was this? Was it Wednesday?
This was it? Let's see. I was at work.
Same.
I think it was Wednesday
Because you
because I
texted me
had
and
yeah, it was Wednesday.
okay, because you texted me and it was all I saw. I could see it on my watch. It said Pokemon
Yeah.
Center. I went straight to my phone, opened it up, hit the link, and it said, "Don't move from this page." And
Yeah.
I said, "Hands up! My hands are up! I'm not gonna move from this page. I'm not gonna move from this page."
Yeah, I was like,
And
"Oh,"
so,
I was like, "Is this a trick? Can
and let
I
me tell you,
hibernate it and go somewhere else? Do I leave it alone? I'm leaving it alone.
right.
I'm not
So
touching it."
I was like, I don't know if I can background it. I'm like texting you through my watch so I don't have to mess with the
Yeah.
phone. And
I
I'm like,
was
I hope
wondering
the
how you were
screen doesn't
doing
turn
this.
off. I'm like, Justin, do I move away from it? Do I move away from it? And
What do I do? What if I
luckily,
have to take a phone call? No,
luckily
decline.
nothing happened. Yeah, luckily nothing happened. It I think I was waiting for probably
You
like
know what's crazy?
6 or 7 minutes.
Pulled it up within 30 seconds. I also pulled it up on my desktop, but the desktop computer got it like 20 minutes after my phone got it. For some reason, mobile gets through faster. I remember this for
Good
other
to know.
drops. The mobile typically gets through faster. It might be anecdotal, and it is anecdotal, but for me, it works faster than getting in on the desktop.
Yeah, so I just left mine. And then you sent me a picture and I was like, I can't see this. I can't move away from the page. I was like, I'm like heavy breathing at this point
You're
cuz
like,
like I'm pouring ice cream. I'm like I'm just watching it and
yeah,
luckily everything like worked out perfectly cuz I was just like
yeah, yeah.
watching it and luckily I was able to like, everything went into the freezer and then like I walked out. It was it was there. I saw it and I was like, "Oh, quantity too. All right."
Yeah, 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 like,
I
"Go, go,
was like,
go."
please, please, please. And then it's like
But
I
not too
entered my
fast
information
to make it think
and
that you're a robot, but
yeah, I entered my information and it was like, something went wrong. And I was like, no. And then I put all the information back in and then I got it. And I was like, I must have
you
entered
feel like
something
you won the
incorrectly.
lottery, right?
I
It's
feel like I
like
won the lottery, but like
yeah.
after I completed it, because in my head, when you sent me this, I was like Pokemon Center. I was like touching walls. I was like, does this mean prismatic? Does this mean I get to have my first prismatic? No, no, I get Journey Together.
Oh,
The set's not even out, and I
yeah. Well, that's typically how the pre-orders
I
go. You gotta,
understand
like,
that,
order
but
it
I was
weeks
excited. I
to
thought it was
months in
prismatic.
advance. Yeah. I wish it was prismatic. I keep checking, but that's
It
what you
just
gotta
says
do.
sold out
You gotta
constantly.
find someone on Twitter, Instagram, whatever, whoever you wanna follow that posts links. I personally follow Pokemon Drops on X, and I have him set to alerts. And if I can get to it, like sometimes, like I've gotten some other Journey Together product through Target or Best Buy. I don't remember, but I got it pre-ordered because he posted a link and it went through. And so, I probably have more Journey Together product coming than I really need, but I can either save it, trade it, whatever, and get other stuff that I need.
You said Pokemon drops, right?
Yeah. Pokemon Drops. If you just
All
search
right.
him, it's got a
I
Santa hat on a
will.
card.
All right. Well, I put on my alerts. So,
Yes. It's very useful. Sometimes he'll post like a tweet, like weekly thread saying, "Hey, post all your finds of the week, like what store you got it at, Target, Walmart, local store, that type of thing. What are people seeing?" And then it'll be like, "All right, this link is live. You got 30 seconds."
and then they post like in store finds, like
Yeah, yeah.
restocks and stuff, which is really cool to see.
And occasionally you'll see some goober, like where they post something that it's like hidden fates, and you're just like, okay, no one's buying this. And the
And
people
then
who are
pre-orders have
buying this
sold
are
out for
suckers.
Hops Zacian box already from Target.
Yeah,
I missed it. I missed it because we were
I
live
missed that one.
podcasting and it was like hours ago.
Yeah,
It was a day ago, I think.
I missed that one too. I don't necessarily need. Is that Journey Together cards too?
Yes.
I might just
So
buy the promo for that
yes,
one.
it is. Yeah. So with that being said, I do like the line system. I felt like I had a chance.
Agreed. I did feel like I had a chance, and it wasn't just. Whereas, what was it? A week or two ago, before they rolled out this new system, I was just like, "You're a bot." I was like, "Oh,
Yes. Yeah, because if you refresh too many times, you get the axe and it's like, oh, so sorry.
yeah." So, tip: do
Um,
not refresh.
yes.
Once you get there the first time, do not
Just let it
refresh.
ride. Don't go into the background and keep watching TikToks. Like
Yeah.
focus and just stay on it. And I think you'll be rewarded.
Yes.
It was upsetting to hear in our Discord that um some of our patrons were not able to get one. That
Yeah, and I texted Ken shortly after I texted you. He's like, "I got it on 2 phones and the computer." He didn't get through.
well,
Sad.
it's probably because it accumulated all three of those IP addresses and was like, "Oh, there's three trying to get in at the same time. We're going to deny you," without saying, "Oh, hey, we know that you're up to something fishy." I think
Mm,
that's actually probably what happened, and I'm actually like good on Pokemon for trying to do this new system because I'm sure they
yeah.
can see stuff like that on the back end.
Mm,
Because it's like you've got this, it has to get sent to the Wi-Fi router and then
yeah.
to the website. So it's
Well,
like,
to
oh,
be
we know
fair,
there's.
he was doing just the desktop first, and then I was like, "Yo, try the phone." I got through faster on the phone than the desktop. So,
Okay, that's fair.
yeah. Wah, wah.
All right,
But
but in actual exciting news, prize pack for Play Pokemon League packs, the sixth pack has come out, which I feel like these are coming out so quick, and it's just all playable cards. And I love these packs so much. I just enjoy the hollow trainers. I enjoy the stamp on each of these cards. Literally makes my day every time I see on stream somebody playing with these cards
mhm.
because it's like it's not the crazy alt art, like it's just the play Pokemon stamp, which means you had to have played Pokemon at a league in order to get these packs. So it's like you're clearly participating, you're clearly playing, or you're clearly trading with your friends. Like these are really, really cool. I'm very excited to see these. Um, the most notable three, I think, are Pheasantipity EX. I think that's just number one because
Yeah.
right now it's like a $13 card just because every single deck, for the most part, wants
Yeah, it
this in
means the
there.
stamped one's probably going to be 20 plus.
Well, you say that, but then it actually gives access to more Pheasantipity in the wild.
Mhm.
So meaning, so more trainers are going to have this in their deck that couldn't get it because it's too valuable. It's like it's just a harder card to trade for too because it is a $12, $13 card. Rapagos, it got reprinted in Prismatic, right?
Paladin or Prismatic. I was going to say
Yeah, so
Paladin
it's
too,
like
but that's fine.
it's already gone down in price. So this is just one extra like layer of coolness that you can put in your deck. Oh, it's got the stamp on it. Also, another aspect that's gained some traction as far as being pricey is the unfair stamp. So it's nice to see
Mhm.
that in here as well. You do have the mask, Ogre's Mask or whatever trainer, and then you have the Area Zero Underground, which is
Also, let's
popular. That's
just
in a lot of decks.
admire the pack art. Look at that with the stripes, the
It's
Pidgeot, the
really nice.
Pheasantipity,
I
and
like
the
the
Ursaluna.
color wave here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ursula, Blood Moon, Ursaluna. You can check out the whole list. We'll have the link to the Poke Guardian site, and then you can just click the link in the site, and it's got all of the list of everything in here. So it's got
Oh, I didn't know I
Okidogi
had
EX,
that.
Petrant EX,
Charizard EX.
EX. Still, oh, so even more chances to get this play Pokemon Charizard EX. So that's going to bring the price down a little bit too. So that's like again, I like that. I like that they're doing this because you
Mhm.
can't find Obsidian Flame packs. So it's nice to keep introducing more Charizard in the wild. So people,
Pidgeot EX, Roaring Moon EX. Should
yep,
have guessed based off the pack art.
yes, yeah, and that's a good one too. Yes, they came out with the promo for it, but it's another shot at getting that to be able to put it in your deck. And there's
Ooh,
so many
Raging
great
Bolt
cards.
EX.
Yep, there's Frostlass. Oh, that's what I want. I want the
Ooh,
Frostlass.
you don't want the Iron Thorns EX.
Unfortunately. Oh, no, actually I do. I actually want the Iron Thorns. And there's an Iron Hands is back in it. That's nice. Hyper Aroma's in there. Jamming Tower. It's pretty much the Twilight Masquerade stuff. That's all the new stuff. So Okidogi, you've got Monkey Dory in this as well. More Pico. What is this? Infernape, Heatran, Hearthflame, Mask, Ogrepon EX. For Ridgiraff, Pheasantipity, just a normal one. So it's a lot of Shrouded
Oh, there's
Fable stuff
Dragapult
too.
EX in this too. Nice.
Yeah, so any Twilight Masquerade and Shrouded Fables cards, these are what are added to it. So this is actually a step in the right direction. I'm very excited about all this. You know what I'm not excited about? All the basic
What?
energies.
Yeah. It's funny because like you think we like stamped anything, but for some reason just not with basic energies.
Yeah, honestly, my favorite energies are still to this day the Professor Program energies. I don't even know what time frame they were from, but it was like you had to order them, or no, they were just play Pokemon. They just say play Pokemon, but they're like that cross hatch. But it's like
Wait, I'm
it's
trying to think. I
such
might
a,
have some right here. No.
you might, but you also might not. These are my favorite energies, and I think I have like 10 to 12 of each of them.
Adam, is it this?
So it kind of looks like that, but it's not. It's the circle Pokeball play Pokemon symbol.
Oh.
I actually
Yeah, no,
hang
these are
on.
just the crosshatch play Pokemon
I was gonna
ones.
say, hang on one second. They're in my Chen Pao deck. Don't make fun of me. Don't make fun of me. Chat. Don't make fun of me. So wait, where is it? Oh, so it's actually up in the top corner here. If you can see that. But like look at that shine. Like look at that hollow pattern.
Oh, nice.
It's hard to
Very cool.
describe, but it is the whole entire card is just an insane amount of like sparkle and shine.
Mhm.
It looks like somebody scratched it purposefully and in such a way that it just shines, sparkles,
I
spackles. It's probably
see.
they are
Sparkles.
literally my favorite. They're my favorite energies. I had my a lot of metal energies. They're not completely ruined, but they are a little. They get a little water damage, and I don't know
Yikes.
if they're usable. I haven't like looked at them again. I have some of those like moisture packets to try to
Yeah, the
save them.
desiccant, whatever.
Yeah, but I haven't looked at them, and I don't remember where I put them. But they're in top loaders and sleeves, and trying to keep them flat. I know that the Dialga V and V Star promos are not savable. They are.
Hmm.
Let me tell you, a playmat can absorb a lot of water. I'm gonna say that right off the bat because I have my desk had the playmat on it, so now I don't keep the playmat on here because
Yeah.
if something spills, it's only getting on the surface here. The
Mhm.
playmat, it I spilled like maybe a tablespoon of water. It was just whatever was left. It was like a tiny little sip. It went into the playmat, went all the way across the playmat, and then absorbed into my deck that was on the right side. And when it spilled on the left side, I was so mad because I just didn't think about it. I was just like, oh, that fell. There's no cards here, whatever. And the next time I podcast, like a week later, I come back and I look and I'm like, oh, because they were all like,
Oh.
oh, it was so bad.
Oh.
I mean, I have them here somewhere. I'm not going to find them, but all
Alright, well,
right.
you
So prize
said
packs.
you kept talking about prize packs, and that made me wanna open this one that I have.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where'd you get that?
Well,
eBay.
our no, when I bought the packs from our friend Lane at his store that he works at, they had extra that he gave me, so,
Well, that was kind of him.
yeah.
What series is it? Is it a 2,
This
3,
is
7?
Series 4, which I don't
Series
even know what's
4.
in Series 4.
Well, it's got Mouscarada, Skeledirge, and Quax the Quavel
I'm not gonna
EX.
say anything before we open this, but, you know, I have feelings about these in my luck. So,
I don't know if there's a pack trick. I think it's just front to
yeah,
back.
alright, code VVZMHDNP2RBGL. Alright, so here we go.
Capturing Aroma. Bravery Charm. Klefki. And an SAR. Oh no, it's just a Hollow Wailord.
That's not how that works. Hollow Wailord.
Oh, and a Hollow
Hollow
Bravery Charm.
Bravery Charm.
And a Psychic Energy basic.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What I was going to say is I have never gotten an ultra rare anything in these prize packs.
I haven't
I
either
just get
in
the
the one
basic
in like the
energies.
it's a feels
Yeah.
bad when you get like the hollow energies the back and then you get like
Mhm.
your normal energy and I'm like, why did I get two energies in this pack? Oh, it's so frustrating. But I love the shiny bordered silver cards for decks. Like I have 4 Arvins and I absolutely am in love with them.
Yeah, they're pretty great. I have the other one that I opened, I got the Ultra Ball in the Arvin.
Oh, yep. See, literally, I will trade for those. I love those. I want multiple play sets of all of those. Those are my. That's like that. I love that.
Mhm.
So when I
All
go
right,
through
Adam.
people's bulk, I
So
find those cards, and they're like, "Oh yeah, 4 for $1." I'm like, "Sweet, let's go!
let's go. Yeah.
Come on, let's
So
go."
last thing, illustration contest. We talked about it last week, but it releases this February 21st, which is a Friday.
which is Friday. So mark your calendars, be excited, but you need the codes when you're purchasing on Pokemon Center. And it'll probably
If
be a purchase of $20 or more. That's just typically how they do the free promo
and
things.
just so we're clear, this is only for the US, Canada, and the UK.
Correct. And depending on where you are, the code is exactly the same. It's just if it's in the US, it's US. If it's in Canada, it's CA. And if it's in the UK, it's UK.
So it's
Pretty
draw
self.
2024 US, draw 2024 CA, draw 2024 UK. And then it is also available in select retailers in Australia and New Zealand, but you have to go to the physical store.
And then also on the article on Pokemon.com, it says this amazing trio of artwork can also be found as a participation gift at local Pokemon Day League challenge or League celebrations in the United States and Canada on February 27th, because that is Pokemon Day,
Oh, that's fun.
where fans will be celebrating the 29th anniversary of the Pokemon video games. Use the event locator to find a Pokemon Day League celebration near you. So we'll leave the link to Pokemon.com, but please make sure you enter your zip code, check out the distance, make sure you like get some filters, check within 100 miles just so you can get a view of what's around you.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
if you're in an area visiting, go there.
All
Because
right,
like
Adam. I
that's
think
how I'm gonna
that's
do it.
it.
I'm gonna do 100 miles here and just look for myself. Okay, so I don't. How would we know if it was? I just see league challenges, league cups. Oh, Pokemon Day tournament.
Hmm.
So there is one in Nashua. So I might be there. That's an awesome CCG. That's a good one. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be there for Pokemon Day, and hopefully I get that promo. But I'm also gonna buy one online because I mean I'm
Because
gonna
why not?
dive at a chance to play. There's actually so I know we talked about trying to do events and stuff for our goals. So there is an event next Saturday, and I'm gonna try to go, but I don't know if it's possible. I don't really want to miss one of Ashton's hockey games. I've been at every single one of them on Saturdays, so it's like,
Mm-hmm.
is it worth it? I don't know, but I'm gonna think about it. Maybe sleep it off. Who knows? Hashtag
Bazinga.
Justin's other podcast.
My other podcast where you can learn about Pokemon sleep. All right. Yeah, no. Okay.
Listen,
Mine
I'm furious on that because I'm trying to get these darn whatever the espresso beans or cocoa beans, the little tiny
coffee
ones,
beans.
coffee beans. That's what I'm trying to get, and I can't. The only thing I have is a Shinx that can possibly get coffee beans,
Mm-hmm.
but it needs to be level 60 for that. I don't get time for that.
You got to catch a charger bug or a grubbin.
Where are those?
It's at the 6th island of
I don't think I
GPP.
have that. I'm not on that one yet.
What about, can you catch
Still
Whooper?
grinding.
Paldet and Whooper?
No, I think I've only seen it once, and I gave it a bunch of candy, or biscuits.
Anyways, if you're
Anyways,
interested in stuff about that, you can come check out the other podcast that I also just recorded today.
all right, trainers. Appreciate you listening. If you've made it this far, I just can't say enough. But email us, specialconditions@pokemonprofessor.com. Tell us your victories. If you got the ETB from the Pokemon Center drop when it happened, let us know if you get the illustration cards. Like I would be excited to see you send them into TGA and get them graded. I think that would be really cool. And have a contest, see who gets the best grades. That would be that honestly would be like so cool. Like, can we get some 10s in the chat? Let's go. Um, yeah. So, but don't forget to use code FULLHEAL at tgacards.com for 10% off your order. It'd mean the world to me if you let them know that we sent you. Like I said, email us, specialconditions@pokemonprofessor.com. Leave us a voicemail, text us, send us a picture, 732-835-8639. Justin, is that a show?
That's a show. And if
All
you
right.
want, check out the YouTube channel, hit subscribe, hit like. Just go through all the videos and like them all, because I'm trying really hard over here. Okay. So we're trying to get that content up and to make it, worthwhile. So we're always trying to improve for you, the listener.
Yes. And with that, remember, trainers, if you're affected by a special condition, don't forget to use a full heal.
Good night.